Okay. So, tonight is very exciting because this is the very first episode of the Slimste Mens, the smartest person in the world.
Yay.
Are you sure it's not the slimiest person?
Not sorry, the
slimmest person?
That's probably Dan as well. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Dan.
So if you've not seen it before, it's a Belgian quiz. We've been trying to get over here for years, but they're not paying attention, so they won't make it. So we will. Where it's not just enough to know enough, you have to be able to strategize a little bit as well. But the first round, 369, it's all about general knowledge. Let's start the round. It's just after 60 points to begin with, and this round is just simple, gentle general knowledge. I'll ask Scott a question. If he gets it right, he keeps control. If he gets it wrong, I'll pass it along down the line. The object is to be in control of questions 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, because those are the ones that are worth points, 10 points to get those questions correct.
And what happens if Scott never gets anything wrong?
And he wins all the points. Good for him.
Mm.
Because there's a slight advantage being asleep one, because some of these questions are sort of a bit UK. We give Scott first go. But if he gets it wrong and he passes it, they get it right, then they get control of the game. It all makes perfect sense. So Scott, question 1.
Yes.
Original Ribena contains what fruit? Blackcurrant, accept that. That's fine. Did you hear that, by the way? A little ding.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. It's good. We've got sound effects.
Yes.
Scott, question 2. The tree, Salix babylonica, is known as a weeping what?
Willow.
That's correct. Question 3 for 10 points. Which actor plays Danny Dyer's father in EastEnders?
I'm going to pass. And I don't want any Skittles. For...
That's based on Danny Dyer's father in EastEnders.
I'm also going to. Do I have to play?
No, you get it wrong. It goes to David anyway. So. 5 seconds.
I don't know. Julian Fellows. It's not him.
No.
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, the answer is Timothy West.
Oh, really? Gosh, wow.
Going back to Scott, in the Twilight series, what is Bella's married surname?
Cullen.
That's correct. Question 5. Myriad originally referred to how many thousands?
10,000.
That's correct. Well done. Question 6 for 10 points. What country is the opera Porgy and Bess set in?
The United States.
That's correct. Question 7. A Mai Tai cocktail contains the juice of what citrus fruit?
Orange.
No, that's wrong. Dan.
Grapefruit?
No.
I think it's
David.
lime.
It is lime. Correct. Question 8. Which Bond actor won an Oscar for The Untouchables?
Which Bond actor?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Oh, don't know. Pass.
No. Scott.
Connery.
Sean is correct.
Oh.
Question 9 for 10 points. What colour does albumin become when cooked?
Egg white.
That's right. White for 10 points. You're doing very well there, Scott. Question 10. What nationality was the Arctic explorer Willem Barents?
Barents. Norwegian?
No. Dan. Willem Barents. What nationality?
Dutch.
That's correct. Question 11. The chair of St. Augustine is in which English cathedral?
Salisbury?
No, it's not. David.
Oh dear. Durham?
No. Scott.
Canterbury.
That's correct. Well done. Question 12 for 10 points. The Gulf of Tunis is an inlet of what sea?
Mediterranean.
Correct. Dominating. Question 13. In dressage, how many errors lead to a disqualification?
2.
No, that's wrong. Dan.
4.
No, that's wrong. David.
20?
No, yours is 3, so it's unlucky. So Scott, question 14. Paul McCartney was born in what decade?
The 1930s.
No. Dan.
40s.
That's correct. And finally, for 15 for 10 points, the word abattoir comes from what language?
Ooh, French.
That's correct for 10 points. And that's the end of a round. So I've had a gentle warm-up round.
Mhm.
David's got 60 points, Dan's got 70 points, and Scott's got 90 points. Well done, Scott. Right, now on television, this round called Open Door. On television, you get 3 celebrities. You pick a celebrity, they'd set a question. We haven't got 3 celebrities. So here's what we got. David, you got the lowest score, so you will go first. You pick one of those pictures, you will see a short film, and I'll ask you a question. There are 4 keywords or phrases I'm after, and each one you get is worth 20 points. But all the time you're talking, your score's counting down. So as soon as you've exhausted as far as you can go, say stop, and I will stop the clock.
Or stop. Yes.
Okay,
Oh gosh. Let's try that thing on the right.
the thing on the right.
It's 47 minutes long.
World War I has always been seen as a war in black and white. It was the only...
Okay. David, what do you know about World War One?
1914 to 1918, Allies, Axis powers, Winston Churchill. No, that's the wrong war. A Great War.
Did you
What
find?
else? Was it the United Nations? No, League of Nations. Stop.
Stop. Okay, so 2 answers on the table. The control always goes to the person with the lowest score. It's not going to go. It's Dan. So you ready, Dan? Go.
Yep. Oh, right. Axis, Allies, trench warfare. Stop.
Stop. Scott, off you go.
The Triple Entente, Belgium, France, Kaiser Wilhelm, Russia, Hungary, the Battle of the Somme, the Battle of the Bulge. Stop.
Stop. The final answer is Franz Ferdinand.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
of course,
person who
yeah.
started it all off. So Scott on 76, David 77, Dan 82. Scott, you get to choose next.
The middle one, please.
Middle one.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك الملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك.
I hope someone's paying attention to the TV show. I've got no idea what's going on. Okay. Scott, what do you know about the Hajj?
It's a pilgrimage. It's a pilgrimage for Muslims practicing the Islam faith. It's a pilgrimage to Mecca. It is. There are occasionally stampedes, and I'm going to stop.
Stop.
Wow.
David, on to you.
Sometimes people die in the crash. It's black, some sort of black cube. Is it saying to Damascus? No. Stop.
Stop. Dan, one to find.
Throwing stones at the devil. Pass. Stop.
Stop. The one you didn't get was after 7 times round the Kaaba.
Yes, of course.
What's
Part
TV
of
show
it.
happening?
They are back playing tennis. They're doing the second game. the
Okay,
second
well, we'll come back to
tiebreak.
this. We'll come back to this at next break.
Yes, they are.
You present to everyone. We'll finish up a round of Open Door. Okay, so you're all seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
Dan, pick a film. It's Cat Dealey.
Yep.
Okay, that was SMTV Live. Dan, what can you recall about SMTV Live?
Anton Deck, Chums. Pass.
Stop. David, free on the table.
It was an ITV. It was on Saturday mornings. It was children's television program. Pass.
Stop.
Right.
I'm not even trying this one. Come on.
Scott, you can stop as soon as you like. Off you go.
Yeah. Okay. Stop.
Stop. Okay, well, the other answers are Brian Dowling, who took over and had Dick left, Wonky Donkey, famously, and the Post Dance. So, good stuff. At the end of that round, David's on 56, Dan's on 90, and Scott's on 124, flying away with it. Okay, so if someone keeps track of the television, because I can't see. Round 3 is the puzzle round. What happens is you get 12 clues relating to 3 things, but they're all mixed up. So just guess what the 3 things are. You get 30 points each one you get correct. So the quicker you are, the more points you can score. And you can stop anytime you like and be passed down to everyone else.
Is this basically like the Only Connect wall?
It's basically connecting wall, but it happened about 5 years before connecting wall. David, you're going first. You ready?
Right, yep.
Go.
What? 1 minute 58. Object. Tubing, digital, awaken.
You people or things?
Alarm clock.
Alarm clock's correct.
Musician. 27 years pianist. Elton John? No. Sebastian Coe. Tubing. What's that about?
Clock scouting.
Yeah, I know it is. 1999. Art. Stop.
Stop. Ooh, okay, Dan, up to you. 2 to find.
It's got to be a person. Sally Gunnell, Denise Lewis. Who's the musician? I'm also going to stop.
Stop. Scott, 2 to find.
Prince, Tate,
correct.
Metro TV, the Pompidou.
That's
Museum.
right. Well done.
Wow.
Well played, Scott. You're well in the lead now. This is very exciting. Piano was one of the architects of the Pompidou Centre. So that's
Renzo Piano. But Richard Rogers is far more famous for it, though. But never mind. Yeah,
that's because I tried to confuse it with Prince. You see, I thought, right, a sneaky little thing there. Good stuff. Dan, you're second lowest score. Are you ready?
Yep.
Off you go.
Okay. Explorer. Celsius. Angles. Maths. Degrees. No. Glass blowing. Lalique. Latitude. Southern Antarctica. Oh, I'm gonna pass.
Pass. David, your lowest score. Up to you. 2 to find. 3 to find.
Harrison. Reeve. The Antarctic Circle.
No.
Arctic Circle.
No.
Pass.
Pass. Well, Scott, there's 3 to find here if you want it.
Okay. 0 degrees Celsius. The equator, Kelvin, oceans, the inventor, 0 degrees freezing water, 32 is freezing water. I guess protractor is measurement in degree. It's got to be degrees or something like that, but I'm going to stop.
Stop. Wow. Okay.
Oh, I did
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
It's Celsius, Kelvin, but you avoided Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, yep.
Capcom was a book by Henry Miller and
Yes, it is.
a documentary of Simon Reeve. So, well done, everybody. Fahrenheit was also a glass blower. How's the TV going?
Yeah,
Yep.
plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Okay, so Scott, you're well in the lead. Now it's now time for your round.
All right.
So,
I'll try my best.
you ready?
Yeah.
Off you go.
Okay, so let's see. We have oven dish. I'm thinking of casseroles. I'm thinking of identical T-shirts, strippers, aubergines, eggplants. Wilson is castaway, tennis balls, Greek, Roman goddesses, premarital, contracts, laws, Manchester United, soccer, football, and stop.
Stop. David, free to find.
The Manchester scene, raves, goodness, Tony Wilson. What is that getting at? Oh, pass.
Pass.
Oh, I've just got that
And
one.
free,
Yeah.
free to find, Dan.
Divorce, marriage, uniform for identical TV shirts, aubergine, lasagna, lasagna, cottage pie, Chippendales for stripper, glass, pass.
Muzaka.
This is amazing. The dish was moussaka.
Okay.
Stag and hen party was stripper, and hacienda estate is hacienda. Hacienda is estate in Spanish. Wilson's in Tony Wilson. So you were sort of close with Manchester, but not enough. Well, that actually went much worse than I anticipated.
That's okay, though. That's okay.
That's
You
true.
did okay.
It's good television. How's television going?
Adverts.
Okay. Right, round 4 of 5, and the top 2 players after round 5 get to go to the final with whatever points they've got carried
So
through.
that's Scott
Not many
and
at
someone
this point.
else.
Well, you never know. Round 4 is a gallery. It's a picture round. You're going to see 10 things. I'm going to just name them. I'll give you a theme beforehand. Each one you get right, it's worth 15 points, 15 seconds. If you pass, you cannot come back to it, and the other players will not see the pictures again. So you must remember ones he's missed. Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with David on 5 seconds.
Right.
These are all famous singers. Okay.
Oh, great.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Jarvis Cocker. Jay-Z. Crumbs. Chris Martin.
Correct.
John Lennon.
Yeah.
Bono. Adele. Bruce Springsteen. Is that?
Yeah.
David Bowie. Nick Cave.
No, it's the hard one.
Pass. Pass.
Pass. Okay, good round for you, David. There's still 2 to find. Dan, you can reel off as many names as you like, or stop as soon as you like. You ready? Go.
Pass. Stop.
Scott. Up to you now,
Clay
Scott.
Aiken. Oh yeah. Okay. Clay Aiken. Name escapes me. It's gonna pass. It's gonna be annoying because I remember. I should know who it
Okay,
is.
so you got these up to number 8. So just the last 2 that caused issues. Number 9 is a famous French singer, Jacques Brel.
Okay, yeah. Mhm.
And number 10 was Garth Brooks, a famous
That's
country
what I
singer.
couldn't think of.
Didn't think he was that fat.
Well, there you go.
He is game.
David up to 86 points. Dan, your round's on apps. Simply name the app from the icon. You ready?
Yep.
Off we go.
Music, iMusic, iTunes Store, Google Maps, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, Google Talk, no, WhatsApp. Oh, Tinder.
That's right. Well done. 10 out of 10.
I spent too much time on my phone.
I think that was a rare to easy round for someone like us, I think. Okay. So I'm going to keep going unless someone says otherwise. Scott.
We're in a music round, in a music act.
Okay, time for this then. Scott, you're going to see 10 famous paintings. I need you to name the artist.
Okay.
Name the artist. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Monet, Manet,
Yes, that's right. Manet's right as well.
Munch. Bosch.
That's right.
Bruges? Bruegels? Oh, I don't remember how to pronounce it. Pass. I should know it though. Oh, it was okay. Leonardo da Vinci. Picasso. Pass. Dali. Van Gogh.
That's right. So you passed on 2. David, you get first shot. So off you go.
Vermeer,
That's right.
Magritte.
That's right. So you go. I can read. This is Impression Sunrise by Monet. This was Olympia by Manet. This is The Scream by Munch. The Garden of Earthly Delights by Bosch. Girl with a Pearl Earring by Vermeer. Mona Lisa by Da Vinci. Guernica by Picasso. Golconda by Magritte. Persistence of Memory by Dali. And Vase of 15 Sunflowers by Van Gogh. So at the end of that round, it's a bit closer actually. Dave's 112, Dan's 146, and Scott's on 202. Wow, how's television going?
Coming to the end of the music thing, I think.
Do we risk? Let's wait till next break for the next round.
Oh no! I need to rescue my poppadom from the mango chutney.
Okay, so if they're going to a break, it seems unusual, but there you go. We shall continue with the Slimste. So this is the final round before the final, and the top 2 scores will go through to the final, and the loser will be eliminated. Round 2 open doors about people and things. Collective memory, I've formatted it to be about an event. So you'll see a film of an event, then you must talk about it. There are 5 hit words, and each one's worth increasing amounts of points. First one's worth 10, then 20, then 30, then 40, then 50. So there's a lot of points to be won here. But if you stop too early, you let other people in to big points yourself. So strategy is very important. David, are you there? No, he's not. Well, we'll wait for David to get back because he's first up.
You need to put it on your screen as well, I think.
Am I not sharing? Let's
Not sure.
present to everyone. Okay,
Ta-da!
Hey.
that's good. What a great time.
So how often does the Schlimmerschwens run in the Netherlands?
It's once a year, occasionally twice a year, and it's like a 2-month competition. And the idea is, on a normal episode, whoever the best score stays on automatically, and the bottom 2 have to fight it out to stay on the show. But the final, the 2 best scores play for the trophy, if you like, in the grand final. And the final week's like a ladder system, so the top 5 people play. The bottom 3 play at one day, then the next person replaces the loser the next day. And then the final day, the best person plays. Is that David? No. But in originally the show's Flemish. It's from Belgium, where it's the same. It's 1 or 2 series a year, and it's always celebrities, and it's a big thing. It's I've tried the show several times in the Netherlands. The first 2 didn't really work out, but the third one has worked out very well indeed. It's running for a couple of years now.
Okay.
Usually, after you've been the mole, you get to go on the smartest person in the world.
That works.
As a sort of prize, I suppose. In fact, I think the host of the Belgian mole was well known for his appearing in Slimste events.
Yeah, that was interesting. David?
Hello?
Hello?
There you go.
here?
Yes?
Is Dan here?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, let's get going. Right, I'll do a spiel all over again.
Sorry, I was risking life and limb for your entertainment.
I
You'll see later. But anyway, go on.
Okay, this is the final round for the final. You're going to see an event. I'm not going to tell you what your event is. As soon as the film stops, you start talking. There are 5 hit words, each worth increasing amounts of points, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Right.
So if you stop too soon, you offer up big points to your opponents. If you go on for too long, you might go into a rabbit hole. So, David, you are first.
Yep.
Here's your film.
No,
It's 1956.
Oh, wait, wait, after the film.
Oh,
and here comes Hurst. He's got some people are on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now. It's 4. And Charlton. And the players bring themselves.
Off you
oh.
go.
I was going to say most of the things. It was 4-2. The linesman, controversial goal. Some people think Kenneth Wolstenholme.
What's the event?
1966 World Cup final, England versus West Germany. What 1966 isn't there? There was a controversial goal about whether it was over the line or not to the linesman, who was from Poland, I think. Pickles, the Jules Rimet Trophy was lost, and it was found later under a hedge. Stop.
Okay. Dan, you got 2 answers to find. Off you go.
Jeff Hurst, Bobby Charlton. Pass.
Scott,
it's-
1 answer to find. 50 points.
Pass. Can't do it.
Pass. Martin Peters is the other
Okay.
person to score in the final. So there you go. Dave 1, 2, 2. But chance we've got big points here from Dan, who is second to play. Read Dan. Here's
Yep.
your film.
The greatest show on earth. 58 bands across the globe playing live in a 16-hour music marathon. It raised millions for the starving in Africa and put governments around the world to shame.
Okay, off you go.
Okay, Live Aid, 1985, Phil Collins, Concord, Philadelphia, London, Africa, Live 8, Bob Geldof, pass.
Pass. 1 answer to find, David.
Simultaneous. A friend of mine directed it. BBC. Pass.
Pass. Scott, 1 answer to find.
I think Bono had something to do with this, and I'm going to pass.
Pass. Ethiopia was the
Yeah.
last answer
That's
on
right.
the list. So, Scott 196, Dan 268, David 108. It's actually very interestingly positioned. Is all I'm going to say. How's time?
Yep, plenty.
Funny.
Scott, here's your film.
All right. Good evening. The Queen and Mrs. Thatcher have both sent messages of sympathy tonight after southern England's most violent storm for 300 years. The Queen, who's at the Commonwealth meeting in Canada, says she's greatly distressed by the death and destruction.
Good luck.
Michael Fish, 1985, 1986. This was the hurricane one that was supposed to come around. That wasn't. I am so screwed right now, so I'm going to pass.
Pass. Right. David, there are big points on offer here, and you can make the final if you do very well. Off you go.
It was 1987, called The Great Storm. It hit the southern of England. It was a woman rang into the BBC and said there's a storm on the way, and he said, "Don't worry, there isn't." It killed people. Gales. Was he sacked? No, he wasn't sacked. But it was BBC Met Office. Trees blown down. Pass.
Pass. Dan, you can make. You're in the final, provided you don't do anything really stupid. But you get big advantage here if you can find me answers. Off you go.
Yeah, hurricane force winds, southern England, Sevenoaks became One Oak. It did. Pass.
Pass. Depression, as in depressing air pressure.
Yeah, low pressure. Yeah.
Blackouts were the other answers. So that means going through to the final is Dan with 259 and Scott with 195. Well, and David, unfortunately, is out today. How's time?
We are back in forklift mode.
Okay, well, we'll continue this with a big final after the break.
Yeah, looking forward.
It's time for the final of the Slimste Ments. And whoever wins this is the smartest person in the entire world. So, no pressure.
Excellent.
The game's played as before, but you're head to head. This time, all the time you're talking, your score's counting down. But every time you hit a word, your opponent loses 20 seconds. The first person to hit 0 loses.
Okay.
Remember, the person with the lowest score going into a question will speak first. So strategy is very, very important. Some of these are list questions. Some of these are talk about subject questions. So there are 5 answers for each one. So are you ready?
Yes.
This determines who the smartest person in the world is. Scott, your score is lower, so you will start first.
Okay.
What are the architectural style of bridges that feature on the 5 smallest denominated euro banknotes?
Arch, suspension, cantilever. Can I just pass?
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
Okay. Dan?
Yes. Brooke. Pass. I don't know.
Renaissance. I would have got Renaissance and classical, but
yeah.
Can you put your screen always on? By the way.
Yeah, my screen. No, I shall do it now. Thanks for reminding me. Luckily, after this round, I don't have to do this ever again.
You say that. We are enjoying this immensely.
No, I'll have to play the game again, but tonight I have to keep sharing the screen.
Oh, right. Yes. Yes.
That sharing?
Yeah. I think that question went well.
That's good. So, Scott, you're 185. Dan, you're 253. Scott, you will answer. You'll speak first.
Okay.
Who are the last 5 people to win I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here?
This is going to kill me. I'm blanking out. I got to pass. I'm sorry.
That's fine. If you don't know, it's better to just don't waste time.
Yep.
Dan.
Carol Thatcher. No. I'm trying to remember her name. From the past.
Vicky Patterson.
Who is it from? Vicky Patterson. Thank you. And Scarlett Moffat. Those are the 2 I was trying to remember.
Carl Fogarty, Keen Egan, Charlie Brooks over the last 5. Carol Thatcher won it like 2005 or something like that. So that's quite a long time ago. Right, so it's going on so far. No one's got any answers yet. But Scott, you're on 177. Dan, you're on 245. Scott, you answer. You talk first.
Okay.
What do you know about the financial crash of 1929?
It was known as Black Friday. It was the stock market crash in Wall Street in the United States. This was the people were buying stocks on margin, and once those margins came in, it was in October, sometimes known as Black Monday or Black Tuesday. It was preceded by a flash crash on Friday and stop.
Okay, 3 answers to find. Go.
Black Wednesday, Black Thursday, Black Saturday, Black Sunday. Great Depression. Pass.
Pass. New York.
New York Stock
and
Exchange,
Euphoria. So, Scott, 139. Dan, 198. Scott, you'll speak first.
Okay.
Not British, I'm afraid. According to Pubs Galore, what are the 5 most common pub names currently operating in the UK?
Okay. The Red Lion, the Rose and Crown, the Flying Scotsman, the Flying Dutchman. Pass.
Okay. 3 to find, Dan. Off you go.
Queen's Head, King's Head. No, really? Castle, Allied Arms, 3 tons. Pass.
Pass. Royal Oak for White Hart and the Railway.
I'm getting down 18 seconds now.
8 seconds, and you speak first for this next question as well. 129 plays 147. Strategy very important.
Okay.
Name layers of the Earth's atmosphere.
Mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere, ionosphere is probably too high, and stratosphere, and pass.
Pass.
Troposphere.
Thank you.
Okay, we start a clock. There you go.
Troposphere pass.
We
Right.
Why did you
So-
have to have that one?
You are both in knockout distance of each other. So Dan, you're on 67. You will speak first. Scott, you're on 94.
Okay.
Strategy very important. Dan, what are the 5 largest countries in Africa by land size?
Nigeria, Algeria, South Africa, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, the other Republic of the Congo, Egypt, Algeria, Nigeria. Pass.
Sudan.
Ready? Go.
Yeah. Sudan, Lydia, Tunisia, Syria, pass.
Pass. Chad was
Thank
the
you.
answer that would have won the game for you.
Okay.
Okay. Scott's on 47. Dan is on 12. Dan, you will speak first. You need to get 3 answers to knock Scott out, or pass quickly, I suggest. Who are the 5 presidents before Reagan?
God, I'm doomed. I don't know. Pass.
Pass. Okay. It might save you. Scott, 1 answer will
No,
win it. Off you go.
Carter, Ford, Nixon, Kennedy, Johnson.
Yeah, that's it. That'll do. Carter, Ford, Nixon, Johnson, Kennedy. And that means that Scott is the smartest person in the world.
Woo!
Which we kind of knew
done.
anyway, but there we are.
What's the result I was expecting?
I'm happy that's
That was
not
good.
effect.
Well done, everyone. We'll play that again.
That's going to go to his head, isn't it? Really.
Smartest person in the entire world.
Well,
I'm second.
I'm still chuffed at almost winning the £1 million last time. So
Well, you went out with nothing.
True.
I'm going to
That's true.
stress that.
I will let you stress that. You're my best friend, so you can do that.